Hello, my name is Zach Wortzel, and I serve as a Career Development Specialist at the Rockwell Career Center at the C.T. Bauer College of Business at the University of Houston. Welcome to our Rockwell Career Center Tips to Go Career series. Throughout the series, we will highlight the different areas needed to conduct a successful job or internship search. Today I'm going to be discussing answering behavioral interview questions utilizing the STAR method. Behavioral interview questions are any question that begins with, "Give me an example of," or "Tell me about a time when," that looks to see how you have previously responded to a certain type of situation. The STAR method ensures that answers to these questions are complete. The STAR method describes the acronym Situation, Task, Action, and Result, which stands for the pieces needed to give detailed behavioral answers. Another way to think of the STAR method is context, what you were asked to do, what you did, and why it matters. The R, or the why it matters, is one of the pieces that's missed most by interviewees. Make sure to include this because without it, it's almost like watching a movie that cuts off before the end. The answer will be incomplete. Let's walk through an example question. Tell me about a time when you worked in a team when someone was not pulling their own weight. For the S, situation section, make sure to give enough detail to get the interviewer the sense of being in the room with you, but don't overshare. This is when interviewees sometimes get down rabbit holes of detail that distract from their main point. For the example question, the answer could sound something like this. In one of my marketing courses at the University of Houston, I was part of a group project where 4 of us were assigned to create a marketing plan for an assigned company. The T, task section, should focus on what you're asked to do. This should be in reference to the behavior that the question is asking about. So in this example, make sure to focus on working with a team when someone was not pulling their own weight. From this point forward, your answers should be focusing on me versus we. Once you context the situation in the S section, the entire rest of your answer should be all about you. For the example, it might sound something like this. In the group, we split all the roles, and my role focused on doing research to learn more about the company. Unfortunately, one of the group members that was supposed to split the research with me was not completing their work. A, or action, includes how you responded to the task. In this section, make sure you're just focusing on how you responded to the behavior in question. Do not splinter into different topics. For the example question, it might sound something like this. I made an effort to reach out to my groupmate to have a conversation about the project. I explained to them the importance of each of us doing their part and asked if there was something that was keeping them from completing their work. They said that they were struggling to balance their job and school at the same time, which was something that I could understand. In response, we talked about the ways to break up the research to better fit their schedule. They mentioned that online research was easier for their schedule, so we made that their focus. The final section, R, or result, concludes the story and tells the interviewer why the story you just told matters. Make sure to close out the story. Think of it almost as completing the circle. For the example question, it may sound something like this. After our conversation, my groupmate was able to stay on track and complete their half of the research. I took the lead in coordinating the compilation of our data, and we were able to turn in a complete 10-page marketing plan that received an A. When preparing to answer behavioral questions, it is important to give some forethought to the examples that you want to share during the interview. Sometimes it's even helpful to write out multiple STAR examples before an interview, since many examples are transferable to numerous different questions. Think of these as having back pocket examples that you've prepared and are comfortable describing. We hope that these tips can help you when preparing to answer behavioral questions in any upcoming interviews and utilizing the STAR method. If you need more help with interviewing, please schedule an appointment with us at the Rockwell Career Center through Bauer Gateway.